talk to me a little bit about your journey and what brought you to the CEO Club.
Well, Tony, first of all, thank you for having us here. We are really excited to present, to introduce this show to everyone. It's a show that embraces all the dynamics that are behind a brand, behind a famous face that you probably know or you think you know. And it's all those like layers, juggling between family and dreams and all that you want to like achieve, the highs, the lows. And, I started young, acting, singing, and my life got me here, where I also have to to juggle and the fortune to have brands with my name. So it's like being a living brand that is very weird. And how to create that community around that, and how to involve all your fans or the people that know you as a singer, actors, whatever, to get to know your lifestyle and create, in my case, my lifestyle accessible to everybody. That's what I want to create. Like everybody can achieve your dreams. You want a beautiful house? Here you are. And this is the designs that I have for you. Perfect prices, incredible quality. This is for you. So it's all the process that it takes us there. That is the CEO at its core, is that about women who lead together.
What a beautiful message. Hannah, talk to me a little bit more about this because what people perceive isn't really the truth. I mean, they see the beautiful woman, they see the red carpets, the cameras flashing, but they don't see the hard work that it took to get there.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, this show really kind of gives you a front row seat into everything that it takes to get things launched, strategize, execution. When deadlines are missed, when hiccups happen, you've got to pivot. I mean, it really showcases all of that. And what we see online these days is very much a finished product, of glossy image. And so this show is really giving us an insider view to all kind of like the blood, sweat, and tears that it takes to get something across the finish line. And it's very intimate. I think, as Dee mentioned earlier, like women are so multifaceted and lead with so many different emotions and our heart and our head. And that can sometimes look different than what we have perceived success to look like. And I think we are a new wave of entrepreneurs that are showcasing our vulnerability as well as our setbacks that get us across the finish line.
Do you enjoy mentoring? Is that something that you always have done?
I do enjoy mentoring, but maybe I enjoy being mentored more at this point. I mean, I'm lucky enough that my husband is a great entrepreneur who started with nothing and built a global successful business. So I live with my mentor, and
Wow.
so.
That's beautiful.
But I do love to mentor. I love to mentor younger women of what I've what I've learned so far.
Mm.
And I think the beauty of this show is that it does unveil a lot of behind the scenes things that, one of the things that Serena said in the show in one of the episodes is, pressure is privilege. And I repeat that mantra in my head because, we do have a lot of pressures, and we do face a lot of challenges, and we're all juggling a lot. And so I think it's important for people to see the behind the scenes and the reality of like what
Yeah.
Hannah says. It's not just like this glossy, even I like in one of Talia's episodes where, she's actually nervous to go out there. Like you see the real, pressures and our insecurities and our fears, but we overcome them. So I think that will be very inspiring to a lot of women
Or
and
one of
men.
my favorite scenes is like you arrive to New York, Dee, and then you're like between like no meeting the new crew and doing this, and you're in the car and you're calling Sebi, Sebi, what do you have for lunch? And your son is like literally like doing his own thing. I had this, mom. And you're like, are you okay? I mean,
Yeah.
those things are real and it's
Yeah.
beautiful.
And I think that also, to that point, showcases how many things women have on their brain in any given, right? We're thinking about logistics. We're thinking about execution. We're thinking about did our kids eat their lunch? You know, it really is a multifaceted situation. And I think this show really does do a great job of showcasing that.
It's a show that's built into kindness and to the gentleness that people kind of overlook. It's really is another way of looking at running your life.
It is, and I think it's another way of looking at female relationships.
Mm.
And I've said this before. I think that this show is the first of its kind that portrays women in a very positive light. We're not getting in fights
No,
and
no.
throwing drinks in one another's faces. We are
This is not about that.
yes, we're actually we're actually mentoring each other and supporting each other. And there's true love and there's true friendship there. Talia and I have known each other. I don't know how many years we've been neighbors. Like we all genuinely care and want the best and want each other to win.
Yeah.
No, that just to add, yeah, for instance, Dee and Tommy, they being like angels for me. They're like guardian angels and guiding me through all these adventures, through fashion, through bringing my line, my name into big department stores. So it's like, it's just the way that we support each other. It's not a competition. It's not like I know more than you know, and I am the one with all the credit. No, it's like, I'll help you. Come on, let's do it
Yeah.
together. And that's so beautiful.
Hannah, let me ask you what you think audiences will take away from watching the CEO Club.
I mean, I think that there are so many valuable takeaways, whether you are a budding entrepreneur or you are who already holds a position of perceived power. I think that there are many really great takeaways. One, don't be afraid of failure. A no is just really a turn into a different direction. I would say that also lean into your community. Don't be afraid to share some of the burden that you might be feeling with your friends and your family. We're often made to feel like we need to suffer in silence. In general, women are made to feel that way. And I think it's really important, as Thalia just said, really being able to lean into your community and say, I don't necessarily know everything, right? And so the last thing I'll say is just to lead with empathy. I think, that's what makes women such powerful, dynamic leaders.
I have to go. Thank you all. It was a terrific conversation. I hope to see you again. Bye-bye.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
Tony.
Take
Thanks,
care.
Tony.